What's up, bitches? This is Ash Manson, and you haven't heard from me for a while. I've just been in a really bad mood lately, and I don't like talking about wrestling when I get like that. Wrestling's a passion of mine. It's my happy time. I'm in a good mood. Let's talk about some fucking wrestling. Bolt kicks ass, by the way. Anyway, this video is about the WWE Monday Night Raw 15-year anniversary episode and how this can, or in my opinion should, affect the future of Monday Night Raw. Now, I felt as if last week's episode kind of sowed the seeds for what was to come. Like, an example of this would be Mr. Kennedy's little spiel he did on Shawn Michaels, bringing members of the Clique in, well, impersonators of them, along with Marty Jannetty and what have you. That seemed to stray a little bit from the typical conventional 2007 WWE Monday Night Raw format. Normally, the promos aren't that creative. They used to be, but nowadays they really aren't. That, along with Hornswoggle's little deal, where he had a handicap match against Carlito and the Coach, and he called in the APA. Now, does that kind of shit flow in WWE's current zeitgeist? Do they throw surprises like that out at you? No, they really don't. You pretty much know what's going to happen most of the time, and by most I mean like 95% of the time. And then you have the actual 15th anniversary show, and it was just fucking off the wall and fucking incredible. I mean, I just couldn't wait for the commercials to get over so I could watch more of this shit. 3 hours, I was interested the whole entire time. It was just fucking great. Why was it so great? Because of all the stars from the past and all the fucking surprises. Because I couldn't tell what was going to happen, and every segment was so unpredictable. And the thing is, Raw was like that back in the day. I mean, maybe not to the extent that it was during the 15-year special, but, I mean, it used to be that you didn't know what would happen on Raw. Nowadays, it's like, what happens the week after a pay-per-view? Something happens, like two wrestlers have a match, or they run into each other backstage, and there'll be something, like they'll have a title, and like, hey, I want that. Or they'll do something, I'll rub them the wrong way, and then the next week they interfere in their match, and then the next week they have a tag match with someone else in a separate feud, and then they have a pay-per-view match against each other. What it is it's build one week, build the next, and then maintenance at the pay-per-view. They either maintain the feud or bring it to a halt. They don't give you very much substance anywhere in the current WWE zeitgeist, so to speak. The 3-hour Monday Night Raw, it was pure fucking substance. It had you, on the edge of your proverbial seat. You didn't know what was going to happen. Is WWE going to revert back to that formula? Well, obviously they don't have access to all their past stars, and I've always been of the mindset that past stars, well, not past stars, excuse me, I don't mean that. I mean, established stars take precedence over the new blood. And the reason I say this is because the new members, they become established stars. Like fucking Bobby Lashley winning the ECW title didn't mean shit to me. John Cena winning the WWE title didn't mean shit. Batista winning the World Heavyweight title didn't mean shit. Who the fuck are these guys? I mean, I was, brought up by the Attitude Era. That didn't mean shit. These guys just come in and then a few years later win a title. When Edge won the title at New Year's Revolution, when he won the WWE title in 2006, I was going batshit crazy because he was so far overdue. If Jeff or Matt Hardy ever win a world title, just watch the crowd react, because people know who the fuck they are. And shit, I mean, they're long fucking overdue. Instead, they have these new guys just passing them in the rankings within just a few years when those guys have paid their dues. So I do think that WWE should feature more prominently their established guys, like an Edge, a Matt Hardy, a Jeff Hardy, even, like a Hardcore Holly, for example, guys that people know who the fuck they are. Not to say that they don't know who the new guys are, but I just don't think it means as much. Anyway, continuing on though, I look back at their homecoming in 2005, and what they did is they put a really hot Raw on. I think it was a 3-hour special. It was great, and then the next Raw is back to the same old shit. Will WWE continue to keep us on the edge of our seat? I don't think so, but I am going to pay close attention and see what happens. I think what they need to do is they need to keep us entertained through Monday Night Raw. They can't just have build, and maintenance all the time. You need substance on your weekly shows, and your pay-per-view should be nothing but fucking substance. Enough with the maintenance. And for one, this is a tangent that's kind of unrelated. The demographic WWE seems to be targeting, which is obvious by all these bodybuilders slash cheerleaders as champions and hornswoggle and shit like that. They're targeting little kids, and the thing is, with little kids, they'll like anything. You tell them to like something, and they'll fucking like it. I think that WWE also needs to go back to the anti-heroes being their major faces, like The Rock, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, like a babyface Degeneration X. The guys that just, said the fuck you to authority. Guys that people can connect to. What do? When they bring in a character that people can connect to, like Kevin Thorne, for example, he appeals to a major demographic, the dark scene, And then what do? And they water down his character, they make him look generic, and that just completely alienates the people that he once targeted to begin with. I think that this whole Monday Night Raw special, and excuse me for being so scattered-brained here, but I have so much to catch up on, having not said anything for a long time. Anyway, this whole Monday Night Raw 3-hour special, I think it should be the kick in the ass that WWE needs. I think they need to go for a more cutting-edge product. Go use your established names more, keep us guessing, and add more substance to the show. I'm going to keep a keen eye on it, and I'm looking forward to Armageddon and seeing what they do next. Peace.